Okay, I just got out of work and right now driving up to my hunting spot. I don't have time to hunt. Here's my cooler. But what I've been doing is after work, been stopping and rushing into my hunting spot, and there's a hot scrape right in front of my blind, and I've been keeping it fresh with some doe and heat and some intruder buck. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go in because I plan to start hunting in a couple of days, and I got some deer interested. Last week, after work, I got out and I couldn't hunt, but I came in and I dosed. I juiced the scrape, and I've been having some new deer tracks in it every time I come back. So we're going to go in, we're going to take a look, and we'll clean the scrape out, and we'll juice it again. Now, I haven't had much of a chance to hunt this year because warm weather. It's 70 degrees out here right now. Warm weather or lots of rain and wind. But in a couple more days, I have a week's vacation, and that'll be my 8-day Stone Point deer hunt this year. So I keep going in and juicing this scrape, hoping I keep the bucks interested. Got to get down here and cross the creek. This is the creek that last year ended my season because it was raging and I couldn't get across it. Okay, we'll head in here. Now normally, if I'm not hunting, I don't go anywhere near my hunting spot. But for something like this, I'm just kind of going in and I'm in and out real quick. And I don't even try, as you can see I'm just walking in, I don't even try to mask that I'm a human walking in. Actually, if there are any deer nearby, I want them to know that I'm a human walking in. So I'll run a couple 100 yards away and I'll go in, I'll do my thing, and nobody's the worse for wear. They come back to their normal routine. This is this is before the firearm season here in New York. They haven't been shot at all yet, so they're not as wary. They're still pretty wary, but there's a car going by. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, once they get shot at, they become more nocturnal and they're harder to find. But right now, you just kind of walk in like this and don't really disturb them. Everything's fine. We'll get up here and we'll take a look. I'll show you. Here's the deer trail. This is the way the deer come. I go right down along here. Right there. And here's my blind right here. So they come down, as you can see. Oh, there's a nice track right there. That's a nice one. So as you can see, the trail goes right by my blind. Now we'll come up here and we'll see what we got. Here's the first one. They had two of them. He had two of them going when I first seen it. And there's a nice track right in there. But when I came back the other day, this kind of looked like they hadn't touched it. But I came over here and they had been at this, and this was fresher. And right now, I was here yesterday and I doused this really good. And right now I'm seeing several deer. There's 3 right there. There's a bunch there. There's that one there. And there's that one there. That's not a huge deer, but that's a good sized deer. So, oh, and there's another big one right there. This one here looks like a good sized one. So, what I'm gonna do real quick, I have my handy dandy scrape making tool here. Clean the scrape out. And I'll scrape it real good. I'll try and get the whatever tracks are in there out so that when I see it next time it'll be fresh. Okay. Put my handy dandy scrape making tool back where it belongs. Okay. This is my dough in heat. Oh, it's not quite 4 ounces there. It's about 3.5 ounces. And I just put the whole thing on there. Whatever I got. And I spray it mostly towards like over 3/4 of the scrape. And then here I have this intruder buck. And I got about 4 ounces in this, but I don't do whole 4 ounces. What I'll do is on the part of the 1/4 of the scrape that I don't squirt the deer urine, I'll give a little squirt of the intruder buck. And that's all I'll do. And then once I'm done juicing the scrape, I'll just get on out of here. And I'll be back tomorrow to do it again. My plan is to try and do it every day. But just to show you, before I leave, just to show you the layout, how this is laid out. This scrape, I'm kind of excited about it because it's the first year that they're doing it under this licking branch that I placed up here in the tree. And as you can see, it's 10 to 12 yards from my blind. So now it's just time to get on out of here. I heard something running around, and it's a darn chipmunk. So there it was, folks. Juicing the scrape. I got my fingers crossed that if I keep doing this, when I get on my 8-day Stone Point hunt in a couple of days, it kind of looks like I've got a couple of deer interested. Now, it's so warm. I mean, you can see I got the window open. It's so warm, they're showing up at night. But next week, it's supposed to get a little cooler. So hopefully the deer will move during the day, or I might catch one in the evening or early morning. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. If you're interested, stop in on some future videos, and hopefully, with my fingers crossed, I'll have some luck and I might get a deer. It don't matter if it's a huge buck or a tiny doe. Either way, if I get a deer with the Stone Point, it'll be the best deer I've killed in 45 years of hunting. I'm Kevin, and I want to thank you for coming along on this Gobbler's Roost adventure.